Hello again. Okay, I am back, and with this is um, guidance on our second next action. Hopefully, you all have been following along, and you know by now, my name is Dawn. I am a Christian. I am a teacher. I am a African American US citizen, and I am an activist. And this video series is my contribution to democratic civic participation in an effort to uh, return the United States current condition to its intended constitutional state. Okay? So, with that being said, this is video 5. And the last video, we focused on sending an email to the highest and most powerful legislative branch in the United States, the United States Senate, right? Today, we are going to bring it a little bit back local to try to email our local sheriffs and police chiefs. Okay. So the goal is the exact same as our motivation for emailing our US senators. We need to overwhelm our local sheriffs and police chief offices um, with communications, letting them know that we are very well aware of and informed about how things that are happening in our country, in their districts, their cities, counties, etc., are either resembling or at risk of resembling 1930s Germany. So, the reason we want to um, target our sheriffs and police chiefs next is because those are the folks who have the literal boots on the ground. They are the ones who have the literal legal authority to enforce constitutional and local laws. All right. So we want them to be the next folks who we are saying to them, we are not happy with what's happening. We don't like what we don't like what we're seeing in our community currently, or we don't like the idea that this behavior, these practices that we see happening in our nation have the potential to reach our community. Okay? So that's next. Just like last time, I have a template of a letter that you can copy, fill in any blanks, change any titles, names, so on and so forth, and send that email to your local sheriff or police chief. Again, we want this to be done en masse, so please share this video. Please encourage people to do this quickly so that we can make a large and overwhelming impact. And as I put in the description of my last video, if you are connected to youth voting, especially youth of voting age, or folks in their 20s, or elderly people, right? Anyone who might be a little bit intimidated by writing professional communiques, help them out. Or what you can do, if for your own local youth and elderly people, complete the letter for them where appropriate, right? You are asking them to list three things that they've noticed that are similar to 1930s Germany. You might have to ask them so that the responses can be authentic. You don't want to answer for them. You want to put their responses in the email and then share it and send it back to them and let them send it from their own individual email accounts. Okay. So, with that being said, that's the next or the second next thing that we want to do. Please try to get those emails out in about 48 hours because we've got a lot of elected officials to get through, and we want to get this done in quick succession. Again, the goal is to overwhelm our entire political system so that everybody who is working as a result of votes, they are keenly aware that we know the connections and we want them to know the connections, and we will not tolerate uh, things that took place in 1930s Germany taking place in the United States when we have a constitution designed to prevent those types of activities in our nation. All right. Again, there is a new template for an email to your local sheriff or police chief. Make a copy and please send those emails out. I'll be back again in a couple of days with the third next thing, right? Thank you, and until next time, bye.